Hi, I'm Christina, and the book I chose is Hope Project Middle School. I like this book because it has many twists and turns, and I kind of like science. Here's the back cover blurb. Meet Hope Roberts. She's 11 years old. She loves her rescue dogs, Galaxy Girl comic books, and science. Hope believes it's always a good day to champion a cause, defend an underdog, and stand up for her friends. And most of all, she believes in dreaming big. But though Hope seems super strong on the outside, there's another side of her too. She's just a regular girl trying to survive middle school. Bye.
Hi, I'm Gianni, and this is the book I recommend for you. It is called Undead Pets. It's a whole entire series. There's 8 books in it. In the book, there's a character named Joe. He usually is trying to save the pets. He usually does everything with the pets. The pets can talk, and that's usually like the whole entire that's all I can say. This book is really fun. You should definitely read it if you have a really good sense of humor. So hope you enjoyed the book if you're gonna read it.
Hi guys, I'm Luke, and this is my book talk. So this is Super Fudge. You guys probably read it already. It's a really good book if you want to just get a laugh out of yourself. There's a bunch of funny parts, and so a little bit about the book is Peter Hatcher, the main character, and his little brother Fudge. They moved to Princeton, New Jersey, but they used to live in New York City. But right before they moved, their mom had a baby, and they named it Tootsie. And Fudge is about 4 years old, and when they moved to Princeton, Fudge is a really smart boy, and he started kindergarten. And Peter made a new friend, Alex, that lives across the street from him. And his friend from New York came. And then they were in Alex was in like a fight, but then they got into a good friendship. And yeah, so that's a little bit about Super Fudge. Bye.
Hi, today I want to talk about the book Tuck Everlasting. I'm going to read half of this blurb to you so you can understand what the book is about. Tuck Everlasting by Natalie Babbitt. What if you could live forever? When young Winnie Foster discovers a spring on her family's property with waters that grant immortally, she meets the Tuck family, who have drunk from the spring and now watch life go by without ever growing old. Winnie must choose whether or not to keep the Tuck's secret. That's some of the blurb, and I love this book. I think it's very good. I think that she understands a lot in life, and I think that it's a story that you can definitely read over and over again.
Hi, my name is Dean, and this is the book I'm going to teach you about. It's Peter's Chair. So, this is what it's about. So, when you get older and you get a new sibling, you should always pass down your baby stuff. And you want to know why? Peter's Chair by Ezra Jack Keats. Peter didn't like to pass down his stuff to his baby sister because they were painting his old stuff pink. And Peter didn't like that. So Peter took the chair. He took his old chair and ran out to the front porch on his house. And his parents asked him to come back in. And he's like, and then he sat down in the chair and he realized, oh, I can't fit in this. And then he came back in to paint his sister's chair. So this is the lesson learned. Whenever you get older and you have a baby sibling or a baby sibling, you should always pass this stuff down. Bye.
Hi, I'm Tristan, and this is the book Jump. It's about like a cactus going on like crazy adventures with like different type of families, and then they were running away from like a fox. So like all of them blame him that he can't do anything, but then he actually did stuff like hopped on a motorcycle because he wanted to travel the world. He went to this place right there. He went a lot of places, like on the front of an airplane, in the middle of a haircut. There's like a lot of, and then like his whole family followed them in someone's fridge, and like in a movie theater. Like, it's not the whole book, but that's all of the book that I could do. And this is the front cover again. And yeah, bye.
Today I'm going to be talking about The Lightning Thief. I'm in the middle of reading it, but I can tell you it's amazing. When Percy goes to Camp Half-Blood, he's not that popular, but then he becomes popular, and after that he leaves. And after that he goes with Annabeth and Grover. Grover is his best friend. Percy thought he was his age, but he's actually 26 and half goat. Annabeth is, well, you'll see. And she might have a crush on someone. Read the book and see how amazing it really is. I guarantee reading Percy Jackson. It's one of my favorite books so far. Even though it's the first one, I think it's the best book I've almost ever read. Now, an actual goodbye.
Hi, my name is Anya, and the book that I'm reading is Nancy June, The Hidden Staircase. There's a whole entire series of this book. There are 64 books in the series, and I really recommend this book for people who like mysteries because it's all about mysteries. That's why it's called The Hidden Staircase, of course. And this is the second book of the mystery series, and it's basically about this girl who's a detective, and her name is Nancy, and how she helps these older women to find this ghost. And this is a very thrilling book, and you can't stop reading it because it gets you so interested. So that's why I would really recommend this book.
Hello, my name is Gloria, and this is my book talk, or my book trailer.
Hello everyone. Today I'll be telling you about a book series named Horrid Henry. In this book series, it's about this kid named Horrid Henry who always gets into trouble and has a younger brother named Perfect Peter who's absolutely perfect, although Horrid Henry gets in trouble all the time. This book series tells about how Horrid Henry gets into trouble and how he tackles it and gets out of the trouble.
Hello, my name is Ira, and my book is Dog at the Door. This book is about a golden retriever who has been abandoned by her owner. Mandy Hope and her parents run Animal Ark, a place where they take care of animals in need. Mandy Hope and her friend James are trying to find the rightful owner of this dog. Do you like mysteries? I sure do. So this book is a great mystery. And do you like dogs? I do too. This book is also perfect. Dogs and mysteries combined, best book ever.
So, like, one of my favorite books is the Chronicles of Narnia, and for the Chronicles of Narnia, I'm only right now I'm on the Voyage of the Dawn Treader. There is the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, Prince Caspian, Voyage of the Dawn Treader, the Horse and his boy, Magician's Nephew, Last Battle, Silver Chair, and that's all. I have the whole series, the whole Chronicles, and it's a really fun book. And it's really fun, and you also get to like see good pictures. It's only black and white. It's not anything else. That's the only color that has in it. So all done. Bye.
Hola. Hi, my name is Izzy, and I recommend this book called Star Friends for anyone that really likes magic, because there's some cute pets in here. You can see by here, there's some really cute pets in here for people that really like pets. And there's some people that like magic. I recommend that book if you really like magic. You can find it at Target. I know it's weird that I said that. But yeah, I recommend this book, and the author is by Linda Chopman, or however you say that. Here. There. You guys can read it. Whoever will watch. Yeah, I recommend it. It's a really good book. Although I haven't finished it yet. That's why you see this here. But yeah, I recommend it for people that really like magic. It can be a girl or a boy, because this is a perfect book for a girl or a boy. And who like pets, because I only have a little bit of time now. Bye.
Hi everyone, this is Jenny and Crane, and my book is Star Wars episodes 1 to 7. And I think you should read this book because instead of watching the movies on the screen, you could read this because it shows you lots of parts of the movies. And I think it's a really good book because I really love Star Wars, and the book is very good because it tells you lots of things about the book, like when people turn into a Jedi, when people battle with their lightsabers, and I really like the Star Wars book. Bye.
Hi, I'm Willa. This is the book called Universe, and it's a really nice book. They got lots of facts about space, and view that. Let me find it. A topic that you want to learn about in space. Here's the title page. I hope you like this book because it's a really nice book.
Hi everyone, and the book that I'm going to be showing you guys is A Dog-Friendly Town. In this book, it's a chapter book. It has 56 chapters, and the chapters are very short though, so it's not really that long of a book. It's long, but it's not part of a series, and there's 372 pages. It is also really mysterious. And there's lots of mysteries. I just started reading it like a week ago. And I already have 3 mysteries. They're not like big mysteries like the Queen's crown is stolen. They're like, my dog ran away. We need to find him. And they always do. It's also very, like I said, it's mysterious. So if you like to read and you like mysteries, then this is a really good book for you to read. And one of the main lessons in this book is that you're not in it all by yourself. Oh, sorry. You're not in it all by yourself. Family and friends are always there to help you out. And yeah, that's the book, A Dog Friendly Town. Hopefully you enjoyed. Bye!
Hey, I'm Wyatt Seabury, and I think you should read James and the Giant Peach. It's actually written by Roald Dahl, the most famous author, well, somebody may think he's not, and voted number one storyteller in the world. So I think you should read James and the Giant Peach. It's a really good book about a boy just like you and me who can go on in crazy adventures. If you want adventure, if you want fiction, if you want overblowing story power, read James and the Giant Peach. And if you want to get really big, you can read a ton of other Roald Dahl books. Thanks.
Hello friends, my name is Garvit. Today I'm reading Frog and Toad. It is a cool book and I hope you read it. It is like Frog is outside playing, it's a spring day and Todd was not there. He was hoping he could play with them. After some while, he was feeling bored. So then he called Toad, and he said, "Hey Toad, come on, let's play." And the a voice said, no, I'm not here. I'm not in this house. Frog came to the house, and he saw Toad was sleeping, resting, and then he said, "Come on, Todd. It's not sleeping time. It is spring. Snow is melting." And I hope you read this book. Thank you. Bye.
Hi, my name is Caitlin McGee. My favorite book is Billy B. Brown, the Second Best Friend. I'm going to read the blurb on the back to see if you guys are interested. Billy has always been best friends with Jack, but now Rebecca wants to be her friend. Who will Billy choose? So Billy is a girl, and she's kind of frustrated because she doesn't know who to choose as her best friend. And I think this book is really interesting. She has a bunch of different books that are about different things, and I love her books because in every book usually she has a problem, and then usually in the middle or like at the end there's some way to fix it, and that's why I love this book.
Hi, my name is Advait, and my book is called Geronimo Stilton. I'm too fond of my fur. I am telling kids to read that book because it's really funny. In the story, Geronimo Stilton was almost bald, so he put on his lotion and a helmet. He did many things to prevent him from being bald. In the end, Geronimo Stilton was not bald anymore, and his fur was still there. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Sophia, and I picked this book, The Couch Potato. The Couch Potato? Yeah, The Couch Potato. It's a good book, and I really enjoyed it.
It's about this potato that loves the couch, never leaves it, doesn't really go outside. So he learns a lesson and he goes outside. He walks his dog and now he plays with his friends. Then he does go on the computer and all that still. But then he realized his so much of his life was just on the computer, I don't know, on his iPad, on a TV, and then he's like, my whole life was just staring at electronics. So then he goes outside and walks his dog, all that, what I said before. So again, it's called The Couch Potato. I'm Sophia, and I hope you really like this book. Again, The Couch Potato. Bye!
One of my favorite books from first grade is Pig the Elf. It is a super funny fiction book about a dog named Pig. He loves Christmas and is dressed like an elf. On Christmas Eve, he is too excited to sleep. Bye.
Hi, my name is Lohit, and today I am talking about my book, Dogman Fetch 22. My book, Dogman Fetch 22 book, you should read this Dogman Fetch 22 book because it's funny. Dogman Fetch 22 book is funny and it's good. There are a lot of other Dogman Fetch 22 books. See? Bye.
Hi, my name is Rakshika and I am in second grade. For those of you who like fiction books, I'm going to show you one fiction book, and it's my favorite book. It's called Chicken and Mittens. In this book, Zoe the chicken says, let's go to the North Pole, but her friend, the pig Sam, says no, and then they say, okay, and then when they go to the North Pole, they got lost, and then Sam left a trail of his mittens. Bye. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Sharon and I like this book. It is called The Snow Day and it is written by Ezra Jack Keats, and it is also a fiction book, and it also has a Caldecott medal. And I like this book because this boy has a lots of fun activities to do, and I hope you enjoy this book and I hope you have fun, and it is also a fun and interesting book. So bye, see you soon.
Hey guys, you can see on the screen that I have a book. That's my favorite book. It's called My Big Fat Dumb Goldfish by Mo Hara. It's a series. In this book, Tom and Pradeep have evil Santa's powers, and they make a fish that's called Frankie, and they put zombie gunk on it, and then they got electricity by a battery, and then turns to zombie goldfish. And then on the next book, which is this one, the same thing happened to a seal called Zarky, and it's made by Muhara, and it's a chapter book, and it's made in 2013, and in this first, there's this cover. It says, I'm watching you. That's cool. And also, it has some dangerous, hypnotic zombie puzzles and games. And I thought that was really cool, so I started reading this book. Bye.
Hi, my name is Sahasra, and my book's name is The Last Firehawk, and it is written by Katerina Charman. I really like this book because in the book, the owls were brave warriors, and they protected many creatures. And also, this genre is fiction. I would like you to read this book. If you don't like to read this, then I will read you the blurb. A terrible darkness is spreading across Paradoia. Thorin, a powerful vulture, is using a dark magic and his dark army of spies to destroy the magical land. A young owl named Tag may be the only one who can save it. Tag dreams of one day becoming a brave warrior, but he is small. Tag and his best friend, a squirrel named Skyla, meet the last firehawk. I hope this blurb convinced you to read this book.
Hi guys, my name is Joshua. Today I'm going to be talking about a book called Big Nate in a Class All by Himself. So here's a quick summary. Nate gets a fortune that says, today you'll surpass all others. He tries to surpass all others in every class, but he gets a detention in every class from every teacher, including the principal. At last, he finds out that he's the only person who got 7 detentions and believes that his fortune came true. So what I like about this book is that it's very, very funny. And it's fiction. I would recommend this book to other students, and especially to other students who like reading very funny books. Bye, guys.
Hello, Introvert Eagles. We're reporting about a book. Miss Smart is off the wall, and what's so cool and I love about this book is that Miss Smart, the gym teacher, is teaching AJ, Andrea, and the gang to jungle scout, balance feathers, and to do chicken dance. Is this any way to stay in shape? Whatever happened to dodgeball? And if you're wondering what the gang equals, it means his two best friends, AJ's two best friends, is Ryan and Michael. Thanks.
Hello. The book that I'm gonna be talking about is called Stink, the Incredible Shrinking Kid by Megan McDonald. In the book Stink, the Incredible Shrinking Kid, Megan McDonald wrote that Stink is shrinking, and then he has a pet. His class pet is named Newton, and they try to wash his cage out, and guess what? He falls down the drain. So, and then he tries to get taller and taller and taller, Stink. And then he might get taller, he might not. See what happens if you read the story.
I am Madeline Savory. The book I have is a series of unfortunate events by Lemony Snicket. It's a story of 3 siblings who gets bounced around homes after their parents died. It includes an arsonist, a doctor, an eye, and a taxi, and a secret organization. It's a good book for anybody who likes feeling like their life is awesome because everything that happens in the story is awful, and it just makes you all the bad things that you happen feel great. Anybody who likes darkness, because it definitely is a dark book series, and anyone who likes family and like how important your family is and how important they can do, like they can save your life. That's definitely the message that it gives out, that as long as you have 2 people other than yourself that you need.
Hi, I'm Logan Herzog, and I will be reviewing the book series, The 39 Clues. So I don't have the first book, but here's the 7th book. So I would definitely recommend the 39 Clues to people who like mystery and kind of fantasy and stuff like that. So it's about these two kids who travel the world looking for clues for a secret family thing. Yeah, and do it.
Hi, my name is Colleen, and I picked this book. It is called T for Ruby. Well, I don't know about the author, but this book is it's about a girl who goes to a tea party and thinks it's a real queen, but it was her grandma. With the end.
Hello, everybody. I'm going to be showing you what book I am picking. My book is called Popular Memos Presents A Whole New World, and it is by Pat and Jen from Popular Memos, and it is illustrated by Danny Jones. I really like this book because of the way it's planned out. And the first page, it shows Pat and Jen with their cats. Hope you guys can see it. Wait a sec. Yeah, that's them. And it also opens up with a page that that Pat wrote, and it also shows the characters' book. I also really like it because it's just a very action-y book, and it's a really good book. It's also a comic, and I love comics. And yeah, that's why I like this book. Bye, guys.
Hi, my name is Daniel, and I'm doing the book which is Dogman, Grime, and Punishment. The author is Dave Pickley, and this is the newest Dogman book, Dogman, Grime, and Punishment. And it's really cool. If you haven't seen it before, I would recommend it. It's a really fun book to read. I've read it like 3 times. So yeah, it's Dogman, Crime, and Punishment.
Hi, I'm Pari Patel, and I'm recommending Wings of Fire, The Poison Jungle by Julie T. Sutherland. I recommend this book for anyone who likes fiction and dragons. It's about a few dragons who escape from a place where they're wanting to be held prisoner, and they have to escape and stop other dragons from burning down their home.
Hi, my name is Raphael, and today I'm going to be reading Five Nights at Freddy's Fetch. Really long story, but I'll tell you the main character. The main character is Alec, and I'm going to be reading for a little while, so it's going to be a long one. An enthused party prepper who was waiting impatiently on answers about Saturday. What on earth is a fun witch? Aunt Gigi asked, leaning her hand on a table and immediately lifting it after detecting something sticky. It's a, their mom tried, but she was distracted by the sight of Alec and Hazel seeming to play together by the skee-ball machines. You are truly terrible at this game, Alec said. I am not, said Hazel, but after her third gutter ball in a row, Alec just thought. Okay, it's not my best event, she said. I shine more in the pinball category. Can you even see over the controllers?" he asked, rubbing the top of her head roughly. Hazel smiled.
Hey everybody, this is Magenta, and I'm recommending a book called The Hobbit. And it's series, so there's Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit, and I've seen the movies. It's series, but in The Hobbit, I recommend it for anyone that likes adventurous and friendship, because it's about a wizard, 13 dwarves, and a hobbit. The hobbit is Bilbo, the wizard is Gandalf, and one dwarf, Thorin, son of Thrain, is like king under the mountain, and the dwarves lived in a mountain, but they had a lot of gold. And I'm partially into the book, and it explains that dragons in the book really like gold. And so a fire-breathing dragon came and took over their home. And they set off for Bilbo so they could get a burglar. And they are going to try to set off on a quest to reclaim their homeland. And they cross many animals and things. And if you like adventures, I think you'll love it. Bye.
Hello everyone. Today I'm going to be telling you my favorite book, absolute favorite book series. The book is called Amulet. It's about a girl who goes into a different realm, and basically something happens to her mother and they have to save her, and she wants to get out of the realm. But sooner in the series, now they have to stay. Read this book to learn why they have to stay. They have to do something. And here's a riddle. The way the girl gets into the different realm is because her great-grandfather made something. And it's the name of the title of the book. If you need to, go back in this video and then you will know. That's something for you to figure out. And if you can't figure it out, you have to read the book. But at least you get to read the best book in the whole world. And that's it for the best book in the world.
Hi guys, my name is Rashid, and the title of this book is The Book Report from the Black Lagoon, and it's written by Mike Dowler and it's illustrated by Jared Lee. So I choose this book because I had to do a book report in 3rd grade. I don't remember. So I had to do work. So I read this book 1 year ago. So actually, I think 7 months ago. So I read this book, and he had to do a book report about something, and he read a lot of books, and at the end he got 100 on his A on his big book report. So that made me confident of my work. So that's why I chose this book as my favorite. So, and I would recommend this book to people who like fiction books. So yeah.
Hi guys, so my name is Ronald, and I would recommend. The title is the Captain Underpants and the Sensational Saga of Sir Stinks a Lot, and the author is Dave Pickley, and I like the characters because they're funny, and I would recommend this book because
It's really fun to read and very interesting. So yeah.
Hey guys, what's up? I'm just here to report to you one of my favorite books of all times. It's called Diary of Flumpy Kid Deep End. Here it is right now. So you're probably thinking, hey, what is this book all about? I'm not going to read a book I don't know what about. Well, basically, Frank and his family go for vacation and get stuck in the place they're camping out. Well, really, he goes for a cross-country camping trip. They're ready for the adventure of their lifetime. But their plans hit a major snag. Flop. A problem. So in the first couple of pages, you're like, wow, Stephen, your explanation is not good. But first, they start. Yeah, as I was saying, in the last book, their house got wrecked, and now it's taking it's taking a long time to repair. So you're probably wondering, so where are they now? Well, they're just in their grandma's house destroying each other. They're getting more and more annoyed at each other. That kind of reminds me of COVID-19, right? Being it with your family 24/7 without getting outside for family vacation to relieve stress. That sounds a lot like 2021, right? Alright, that's it. Goodbye. I highly suggest this book. It's really good. I hope you enjoy it. Bye.
So I am doing Pushing the Cat, and it's a really good book. It's about a funny cat, and you get to learn the adventures of Pushing, and you get to learn new stories about her and what she likes, and you get to see a lot of fun things, and it's really funny. And she introduces herself. She tells you about her sister Stormy, and you just get to explore the adventures with Pusheen. I think you would like this book because it's really funny, and if you like cats, you'll like it even more. And it has a lot of fun adventures and even some tips, and I think this would be a great book for you to read. Even if it's short, it has a few words on each page, but it's still a really good book that you should read. Bye, everyone!
Hi, I'm Samantha, and the book that I'm going to be reporting is Roblox Master Gaming Guide. I recommend this book because actually when I got this from the book fair, I was very happy because it showed me some games that I didn't even know, and now that I play to this day. I recommend this book because it can help you if you're a beginner in the game called Roblox. Roblox is a game that is really fun and people can play on online with all their friends. This is a really fun book because it shows you what to do in what game. For example, work at a pizza place. This is a game that you get to sell pizzas and get money for it. For example, it's going to tell you what to do, what you get in your inventory, and what you do to activate and or do whatever the game needs you to do. That is my report for Roblox Master Gaming Guide.
Hello, my name is Amanda, and the book I have chosen is called Smile. Many of you might have heard of this. So, this is my favorite book because I just like it. I'm not sure why. I love the plot. I love the settings. I love the way that that the author writes it, and I also love that it's a graphic novel. And I kind of like graphic novels because I get to see in pictures, which I really like. So, if you don't want to read this book, maybe this blurb will convince you. Raina just wants to be a normal sixth grader. But one night after Girl Scouts, she trips and falls, severely injuring her two front teeth. What follows is a long and frustrating journey with on-again, off-again braces, surgery, embarrassing headgear, and even a retainer with fake teeth attached. And on top of all of that, there's still more to deal with. A major earthquake, boy confusion, and friends who turn out to be not so friendly. Raina's story takes us from middle school to high school, where she discovers her artistic voice, finds out what true friendship really means, and where she can finally smile. Bye.
Hey guys, so today I will be recommending Ivy and Bean. It's a really good book, and I have most of the whole series. I have up to 11. I'm not sure how many there is, but I have up to 11 of the series, and oh my gosh, it's so good. I haven't actually finished all of them yet. Like, this is the 11th one. It says, one big happy family. They don't look too happy to me. If you can see their faces, they're like, So I really like this book, and I like that the words are bigger than most books, because I don't know, it just helps me. And there's like some pictures on some of the pages. Some of the pages don't have pictures, which is, I think, good sometimes, but it is kind of cool to have a picture to see as well, to go with this story. And I really like it, and that's why I'm recommending it. And I think you guys should go read Ivy and Bean. And yeah, so bye.
My book is The Last Kids on Earth, The Midnight Blade. The book is basically, I think this is a very good book. The book is basically about the last kids on Earth. Like, the last ones, everyone else is zombies, and they're trying to defeat the zombies. And in this one, I'm going to get to a good page. Look at this. Look how cool this is. The author, Max Brelier or something like that, he is a very talented drawer. I also got one more chapter, I think. Look at that. Look at this. Look at this. You see it? And then this. I think other one. I think this is why it's called The Midnight Blade, because of this illustration. And because of this text. You must read the book. It's very good. And I think it should get an award for it.
Hello, my name is Grace. So this is the book I love. It reminds me about Christmas and how it's celebrated. So it takes place in a house with 3 kids, a toddler and 2 other kids, maybe twins or something. They look like twins. And they got enough on the shelf, and they started writing names, and here are the names. So those are the names, and the elf moves around every night after it's done talking with Santa. And this is the year we started. We started we started December 11th, 2010, and we welcomed Elfie and Snowflake. So yeah, bye. Hope you enjoy it.
Hi, everyone. Today I'm recommending a book, and that is called Idea at the Moonstone Fairy. So this is a series of books, but this is the Jewel Fairies. So basically, as you see there are lots of books, and there's Ruby the Red Fairy, which is the first one you should be reading if you don't want to go by the series. And once you read all the Rainbow Magic, you could go to the Weather Fairies, and then you could start with Crystal the Snow Fairy and read all of those. And then at that, you could read Idea the Moonstone Fairy, which is the Jewel Fairies, and you could complete that whole thing. So basically, I'll read the blurb first. No more magic in Fairyland? Jack Frost is up to no good again. This time he's stolen the 7 jewels from Queen Titania's crown. Without them, the Jewel Fairies can't do their jobs. The magic in Fairyland is fading fast. In the Idea the Moonstone Fairy is in charge of the dream magic. Can Rachel and Christy help find the Moonstone before everything turns into a nightmare? Find the sparkly jewel in each book to help bring magic back in Fairyland. Poof! So Rachel and Christy are the people who's gonna help them. Bye!
So the book I read was The Front Desk by Kelly Yang, and the main character was Maya Tang, who has a lot of secrets, a total of 3, and her first one was she lived in a motel, not a big house, and she lied to her friends. And then her second secret was her parents hide immigrants in their motel, and the owner of the motel finds out they've been letting them stay in empty rooms for free. And basically they have to move out of there because they can't get caught. And her third secret was she wants to be a writer, but her mom thinks that she should keep learning math and English because English is her second language, and she needs to learn that, but she can't. And that was my book.
Hi everyone, my name is Sanvi, and my favorite book series is Percy Jackson, and so far I'm up to the 3rd book. This is the 3rd book, and it's called Percy Jackson and the Olympians. It's the Titan's Curse. This one is really good. This is actually my favorite book so far, even though I haven't finished it. I really like this because this one is so action-packed, and it's about friendship and how they want to save their friends. So that's my book talk review, and I hope you read this book. It's really good. Bye, everyone.
Hey guys, so this is my book, The Lost Hero by Rick Riordan. It's the same author as Percy Jackson, and it has some of the same characters. So I won't read the blurb because it's really long, but I will say what it's about. So there are 3 kids on a field trip, and one of them wakes up and doesn't remember who he is, so he has amnesia. And when a storm hits their school bus, they're whisked away to a place called Camp Half-Blood. So I really like this book because it's mythical and enjoys like Greek mythology, which I like. And the plot is very nice, and I like how the characters are like building up tension, and I like how the adventures are very action-packed. This is the cover again. So those are the 3 kids, and they're riding on a dragon, a mechanical one. The 3 main characters in this book is Jason, Piper, and Leah. So I hope you guys will try to read this book, and if you do want to, I'd recommend reading Percy Jackson first. Because the characters are sort of the same. So I guess that's it. Bye.
Hi guys, my name is Dia, and today I'm gonna be recommending The Prince and the Dressmaker.
So first of all, I recommend this because it's a really, really good book. I love everything about it, from the illustrations to the settings to the characters to the plot. It's a really good book. I recommend that if you see it in a library or something, you should probably check it out because I was hooked onto this book as soon as I started reading it. I don't want to spoil the plot, so I'm not going to talk like what the plot is, but I am going to talk about like some of the really good things about it, like how the illustrations, there's just so good, and I definitely and I this is the book is really fantastic. So that is all I'm going to be talking about today. So bye.
Hello, everybody. So, one of my favorite books is Trumpet of the Swan, and it's about this swan named Lewis who wants to stand out from all the other swans. Even though he can do stuff like them, he's always wanted to play the trumpet. And like as you read the story, there's a lot of things that happen in the story, but I recommend it because it's a very good story. And the blurb is, Lewis can swim, splash, and fly just like the other trumpeter swans. But there is one thing Lewis can't do, like all the others. He cannot trumpet joyfully. When he falls in love with Serena, a beautiful young swan, he has no other way to tell her love. Will Lewis ever find a voice of his own? Once you read the book, it'll make a lot more sense, and it's a really good book.
Hi, I am Dux, and I will be giving you a trailer of Diary of a 8-Bit Warrior Crafting Alliances by Eric Gunnar Taylor. Here it is. So, in this book, Runt, the main character, is going to a school. He's learning more to become a warrior of his dreams. However, the mob's powers are intensifying. They can fend them off for now. Then Herebein himself is striking, asking them to surrender. They didn't, though. But now they all have to do extra chores. Then Herebein set creepers behind slimes. Normally they can just bow and arrow their way through them, but the slimes won't budge. Will the villagers make it, or will their dreams be crushed by Herebein's force?
My name is Gabriel Arias, or Danny Arias. The book I chose is Frindle, made by Andrew Elements, and not many pictures, but the pictures that are in the book are right by Brian Sesnick. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. So the plot of the book is that Nick Allen is a troublemaker and likes to have fun and trouble make stuff, but in 6th grade he can't really do anything because all the teachers are super strict. So he decides to do a prank basically. So he makes a word called Frindle and he gets all the other boys and girls to start using Frindle. So all the teachers are confused that they don't know what Frindle means. Basically, a Frindle is just a pen. It's just a second word for pen. There's more plot to it than that, but I don't really want to spoil the book, just in case you want to read it. So, if you want, I would recommend it. I have a couple friends that I know who read it, and that's the end.
So the book I'm doing is Treasure Hunters, and it's about four siblings. Two of them are twins. They go treasure hunting. They always lose their treasure. Sometimes get lost, and yeah, other cruel stuff. And I recommend this book to people who like James Patterson books.
Hi, my name is Zainab, and I'm going to be talking about the Boxcar Children Adventure 3. This book is about mysteries, and I like this book because there is a lot that happens, and they return artifacts safely with a theft that comes. Even their pilot was a theft. So that's how they did it, and it was a very nice book to read. Also, I recommend students who like mysteries and very surprising events to happen, and I also recommend this for students who like happy endings.
I think The Diary of a Wimpy Kid, the first book in the series, is a good book if you want to find something that's entertaining. And it's overall a really good book to start off, and you might want to read the whole series. So, the back cover, or a summary of it, is being a kid can really stink, and no one knows this better than Greg Heffley, who finds himself thrust into middle school, where undersized weaklings share the hallways with kids who are taller, meaner, and already shaving. In Diary of a Wimpy Kid, author and illustrator Jeff Kenny introduces us to an unlikely hero. As Greg Heffley says in his diary, just don't expect me to be all Dear Diary this and Dear Diary that. Luckily for us, Greg Heffley says he won't do and what he actually does are two very different things. So, I recommend this book to everyone in any grade. Okay, bye.